Hi, my name is Michelle, and I will talk to you guys about leadership and management and what skills I would use if I were to ever decide, which I will never decide, to go into management. So, I would use the skills described in Chapter 7 of the Grohar-Murray and Langdon and Leadership Skills Questionnaire. I would use to secure staff on my unit would be planning, organization, and coordinating, as well as communication. They all correlate nicely to the conceptual leadership style, which I scored the highest from on the questionnaire. So I'm definitely a dreamer, I'm a party planner, I like to dream up things, coordinate them, plan them, and execute. So with staffing, planning involves the immediate and future needs of the staffing on our unit. We have over 200 nurses on our unit, and their needs are also fluctuating, whether it's maternity leave, vacations, unscheduled absences, returning or graduating from school, moving, whether it's temporary or permanent. I need to plan ahead and anticipate what our staffing is going to look like and what we're going to need, and making sure that we hire adequately to provide safe and quality care. So I would need to know, what does this look like? Do we have people who are going to be going out, graduating from school? All the timing is very important, since it does take time to orient and fill the space with a qualified nurse. So planning and coordination all go together. You need to have the right balance of staff, new and experienced nurses working at the same time, as well as the appropriate acuity-based assignments. And this creates a supportive and a productive environment. So you have happy staff, and happy staff equals retention and the acquisition of new nurses. Planning and coordinating, they all go together like a well-oiled machine. I would want to avoid short staffing by poor planning. And remember, new staff take time for the orientation process. I already said that. All right, well, the ability to conceptualize the future needs and use the patient flow data to anticipate when we've historically had a high census or a low census for our unit. That would be very important to know as well. All right, the other skill that I would use would be communicating. I would ask the staff what works well and what doesn't. Would listen to them, and as a unit we would determine what can we do to improve, whether it's staff morale, whether it's the workflow, assignments, whatever. We usually work together as a team already to change these things. So we can have town hall meetings, which we do every month, or if they want to put a suggestion into the anonymous box, that works as well. But definitely embrace and promote the staff's spirit of selflessness. This is something that we do every day when we come into work and we take care of these babies and these families. Would recognize the staff, give them personal kudos or stars, and make sure that we're holding monthly socials where people can kind of get out of the work environment and be themselves, and you get to know people a little bit better when that occurs. Not required, just something they can do. I definitely would take time to convince the staff to be compelled to have the same positive experience of personal growth and professionalism, and also the pride of working in a nationally top-ranked NICU. I've worked here for 12 years on this unit and 20 years total at Duke, and I'm proud to say I work at Duke. There are always bumps in the road, and we have to figure them out together. So, satisfaction and unit success happens with teamwork and overcoming those challenges. All right, let's see. The published literature that I chose was actually written about Duke's organizational and tactical strategies to enhance patient satisfaction, but it's based on the balanced scorecard model that encompasses the multidisciplinary team. This involves clinical quality, and that's really kind of on the staffing level, making sure we have proper staffing and the equipment and all the things that we need to do to make our unit work smoothly for the day. Customer service, which everyone has a strong desire to provide the best customer service ever. And also work culture, making sure that we have a diverse staff, which we do, in a friendly environment and welcoming for other people, which I think our unit particularly really does. Finances also falls into this, and we need to make sure that we're maximizing our resources and using our resources properly and not wasting things, which can definitely happen in the hospital setting. So I would use communication and I would use planning to make sure that I am retaining my staff and making sure everyone would be happy. The levels and departments that I would need to work with are all of them, basically. We have daily care rounds when all the units sometimes it's multi-unit as well, but all the disciplinary teams meet and make sure that we're providing what our customers or our baby patients need. Social work, patient resource manager, nutrition, pharmacy, of course the internal medicine, surgical teams, neuro, any other teams that are involved, radiology during a particular patient's stay. We do review all of these and make sure that this patient is getting care provided on all levels that's needed. So I would have to work with all of these departments and make sure that there's definitely communication, especially between the attendings. I failed to say we're a teaching hospital, but between the attendings and the residents, first year, second year, and then again the neonatal nurse practitioners that we have, as well as the nurses. It involves everyone. So having the best communication is foremost important. So basically I would work with every department horizontally as a nurse manager, and if things were to become unbalanced, then we would need to use our vertical resources. And so definitely we have a vertical hierarchy as far as titles go, but as far as communication and teamwork, we pretty much work horizontally across the unit. So like I said, our management system overall is ultimately vertical. However, our daily interactions and communications are departmentally horizontal, and they both work together in conjunction to deliver the vision statement and the mission statement across all of Duke University Health System. So that is about 7,000 employees altogether. So it's a universal system, and we use the balanced scorecard. And the article, I will put the reference down at the bottom in a link, was published because of the success that we've had with our communication and our management, and so that's why I chose this article. All right, thanks.